Okay, who's starting?
It's your turn.
Is it? I did last time.
No, Shockmouths did last time, didn't he?
No, I did last time. I know we sound similar, but...
Alright, it's Shockmouths. It's one of your guys, and I know it's not mine, because I did the first one back.
Alright, it's Shockmouths' turn then.
No.
Shockmouths,
No.
no.
No, because
listen.
you know what happens? You always start it before I begin. You always include the bit where I go, and then start.
Shockmouths,
So don't
you know...
do that, even though I know you're going to. Alright?
You know
It hasn't
what I'm
started.
Say? You know what I'm going to say
Just
to
for this,
you.
I hope my audio file just fucks up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk to the Hand. I'm Peter Day. Podcast
And I'm
for the horrible
Shockmouths.
people. I'm joined by Shockmouths.
Hello, everybody. It's Shockmouths here, still doing the Shockmouths podcast for no fucking reason.
And I'm joined by... Why do I sound like your impersonation of me when I impersonate you? I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
joined
know.
by Angry Chimp.
We've broken into the fourth wall, the sixth wall and the eighth wall here.
Yeah. So I love how Chip, you're the only person who's remained the same. Shockmouths is now me, and I'm Shockmouths, and like a dark day has come. There's like a cloud has been cast over the podcast.
Really, I think this podcast has always had a cloud over it.
And his name is Shockmouths.
Okay.
So right,
what's been
Pete,
happening?
Pete, you need to apologise as to why we've been away for, I don't know, 2 months, is it?
Okay, we've been away for 2 months, pretty much because I've been moving house. I'm in my new house right now, probably why you can hear like a load of echo. Got to get some soft furnishings up in this hizzle. Shockmouths has been useless, and Chimp, you've been AWOL.
Hang on, I've been useless. What the fuck do you mean I've been useless?
You've not even been there.
I've been useless.
I listen, like, when you did your podcast, right, literally the day that I moved house, I tried listening to it, and it was, what, like 10 minutes? Not even that? Like 5?
20 minutes.
Really?
It was 20 minutes. No. And I'm not completely useless because when I moved at the beginning of last year, and we took, what, a 3-week break, was it?
Yeah.
I had a child the same week.
Oh, wow.
We brought a human being into the world.
All right. What, by some sort of satanic ritual?
Yes, and then a couple of days after she was born, we moved the entire house.
But why did you
And we
schedule
were back.
that? Why did
Within
the
a
fuck
few
did you schedule that? Why didn't you just put a hold on moving house?
No, it was an accident. It was an all fucking accident.
I think Shockmouths is basically saying he's more efficient than you, Pete.
Yeah, with his
Thank you, Chip,
accidental
again,
moving
explaining
house.
what I'm trying to explain.
He can bring a person into that world and move house in the same week.
Yeah. What the fuck can I say, hey Chimp?
I don't recommend it.
Hey Chimp, what's the most efficient thing you've done?
I'm pretty efficient at masturbating.
Oh.
Wait, you're that quick, are you?
Welcome to Talk to the Hand, home of the highest brow humour.
No, I wouldn't say I was quick, I said efficient.
Right. Touche. Right, so we've got some questions that have been asked on Twitter. When did we ask? 1st of August 2018 we asked these questions. And time of date recording is the 27th of September, so there we go. Shockmouths, age 3, asks, why do you use a topic generator? Well, Shockmouths, it's because I'm constantly having to fall on a crutch because my co-host can't come up with a coherent, flowing podcast.
As opposed to you, who's really fluent and coherent.
Yes, you know me. And I think you've told me.
Yes, I do know you. You're full of shit.
You told me repeatedly to stop using fancy words because you can't comprehend what they mean.
No, that's
I kind of got
Shockmouths.
that one.
I can comprehend what they mean because I have an intelligence level above a fucking pond life.
What?
A what?
Pond life.
Pond life.
Right.
What? I don't know what you're saying.
Shockmouths, maybe you can answer your own question. Why do we use a topic generator?
Because we literally just call each other on Skype and go, alright, hit record, and that's it. Oh, we don't have any fucking topics written down in front of us.
We should get some Shockmouths podcast bullet points and live
To be
stream.
fair,
That's what I do. I have bullet points.
I know.
what we normally do is we discuss everything we want to on the podcast before the podcast, and then we don't want to talk about it again.
Yes, pretty much. Well, like I tuned
This
into like
This is
funny
what you
story.
started doing before this podcast, Pete.
Funny story. I tuned into Shockmouths' podcast right last week.
Why?
And, no, yeah. Okay, all right. Stay with me here. Okay, like he went from depression to strawberries for some fucking reason. Like you
I've
were so
seen
over
a
the
couple
place.
of-
There was
I've-
no link. There was no link between the topics whatsoever. There was no flowing narrative. It was just like you were
It
fucking.
doesn't have to be.
Maybe Australia's
Oh.
been gripped by depressive strawberries.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
then-
I did
Well, we
see
have
the-
because they've
the-
all been trying to kill themselves by sticking needles in themselves.
Right, and then you're talking about how
Well,
your
that was a
sister
bit
was
dark.
like, oh, I'm gonna just cut them up, lol. And then you said, oh, but I don't want to do that. And then you're talking about comedian you went to see. Then we were talking about H3. I mean, it's so fucking long ago. I'm still trying to piece the bits together.
It was 5 days ago.
I did see Shockmouth's mini clips, which he's putting out on his channel instead of content.
Oh, shock bites.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to make a video, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the podcast on my channel. Then I'm going to split that podcast into the best quotation marks, best bits.
But the question is, can the Shockmouths podcast really have best bits?
It's called highlights. It's not best bits.
Well, no, you call them shock bites, which in of itself is a really fucking terrible name.
It's a great name, Shockmouth, Shockbite, because
Oh.
you bite with your
Why
mouth.
would you give him ideas, Pete?
What?
Why do you give him ideas?
I don't know.
He didn't give me that idea. That's literally what it's called.
Oh,
I
is it?
literally came up with that idea.
So that much I look at your channel.
Fuck's sake. Right, okay.
H3 is depressed. Look, see there, I did it for you. That's all you got to do.
Right, okay, we'll get onto that in a minute.
That's how
We've
you
still got
go
some-
into the topic.
We've still
You
got
just
some
steamroll
fucking
into it.
questions. We've got some questions,
There's
alright?
isn't there
We're
other
not. This is not the
questions to ask?
Shockmouths podcast.
Oh,
okay?
other questions. Sorry.
Yes! For fuck's sake!
Well, that could be our little segue tune between questions. H3 is depressed.
Well, how about no, and how about we just ask some more questions? Okay, we've got Nathan Langer here. Should Shockmouths rename his channel to Cockmouths?
Oh, I remember that one.
Well,
I remember that question.
should he? Should he? Let's discuss.
Should he?
No.
He is a cock. So maybe it should just be called Cock.
Yeah. Yeah, just get rid of the mouths, just cock.
Just Cock.
Yeah, even better. Literally just call it just cock. Greywall Gaming asks, why haven't you had PewDiePie on your podcast yet?
Oh, well, you know, he's such a big fan of this podcast. And,
Yeah.
You know, he's always messaging, begging to come on, but we just refuse him because we don't think he's big enough for
Yeah,
for this
exactly.
podcast.
Exactly.
He's a moderator on my channel.
We want that T-Series channel on, don't we? The Indian dancing.
You know you can make anyone a moderator on your channel.
Have they taken over PewDiePie now then officially?
I don't know. It's a bit suspicious, isn't it? Like, I don't know if you've seen their view growth. It's been.
No, it's all. Well, number one, it's a whole country, but you know, there's bound to be botting involved and all
Yeah.
kinds of fucking shenanigans with that
Yeah.
channel. And yeah, does it ever get fucking striked? I get striked if I say fucking a swear word or if I fucking put something on.
Yeah.
Are you monetized?
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
You
They're
guys,
doing that.
you guys are both monetized.
Yeah,
No.
just. I am.
Oh, you're not, Peter.
No, I'm not. I haven't got enough watch time because I don't upload frequently.
Oh, I thought you were monetized. I was gonna say that would be so hilarious.
No, it's the thing is I've got the right amount of subscribers, but I don't have the right amount of watch time because it takes me too long to actually make a video. Like at the moment, I'm working on a new one, but it will only be out by the end of the week, and it's gonna be my first proper video in months.
Yeah. So I've got enough watch time just, and I am monetized. I'm gonna use that term loosely because I made like 30p last month.
Wow, balling.
I lose more than that behind a sofa.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who's counting on YouTube revenue anymore for their income. It's all sponsored spots now.
Yeah, unless you're in the hundreds of thousands and you're making content that isn't edgy, you might have a chance. But if you're in the slightest bit edgy, swearing, or just normal at the end of the day, you're not going to get monetized. If you sat there opening Kinder Surprises, going, "Oh, look at this wonderful little toy, that's fantastic," then you're gonna be able to monetize the shit. But let's face it, I'd rather kill myself and stab myself in the eye with a fucking toothpick than do any of that shit.
Yeah. Speaking of stabbing in the eyes, Ripstar asks, "I'm sorry for harassing you for a year to bring this fantastic highbrow comedic podcast back. My question is, who would each of your dream guests be?" And I'm not going to mention the Shockmouths podcast shout out.
Mine's got to be Colossal.
Yeah, Klein would be a good one. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd like to get H3 on. I think.
Yeah,
I think that'd be quite interesting. His
I have no desire to speak to him.
Really?
In any way, shape, or form. No.
Really?
What am I going to say to him?
Do you not find him like an interesting character?
Not really. I find him quite vanilla. I don't find him particularly funny. I never have.
Okay, and by contrast, who do you find funny then?
Colossal.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
iDubbbz. I find iDubbbz funny.
Yeah. iDubbbz would be a good.
I'd get Jibby.
Jimmy.
Jibby, the ASMR artist.
Oh.
Jibby.
What's that guy? Was it James Lee? I want to get James Lee on. And it's not that unattainable. Have you not seen that guy? He's doing like Sin City style animated, like part live action, part animated.
That guy. Yeah, he's like the only cool thing that's ever come out of Queensland.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, I'd love to get him on. He seems really interesting, and I dig his style. It's so good.
Yeah.
But there we go. We can always dream. Nathan Langer asks, "How many of the origami sausage rolls can you fit inside of you?"
8.
What's an origami sausage roll? Is that a paper sausage roll?
3.
Is that a paper folded
Just
sausage
answer
roll?
the question, chimp.
No, I'm not answering a question if I don't know what the fuck it means.
Oh god.
How many Japanese sausage rolls can you fit inside of you?
But origami means like folded paper.
Yeah.
Yes, from Japan.
Right. I don't know. I've never ate one.
Well, now's your chance.
It's 8.
Open wide.
That's not what you say to Mrs. Pete.
Oh, Chip.
Sorry, I gag whenever I think of pre-ejaculate.
If only you knew. Yeah, just to make sure that everybody knows that you are 100% straight.
Which one are you talking to?
Yeah.
Martin asks, "Shockmouths, have you fixed the rug?"
No. Why is this still being asked?
Because it's an important
The kid's gonna
question.
outgrow the rug and it's gonna get put away.
Yeah, all right.
Before
Can
it
your
gets
kid
fixed.
can your kid speak yet, Shockmouths?
No, we're tipping she's gonna be like me. I didn't say a word till I was 3.
Right.
Then he didn't shut up.
Exactly, yeah. I just came out, just started talking, and everyone's like, "What the fuck? We thought he was retarded."
Oh. Jokes
Please
on,
laugh at my
jokes on
retard
them.
joke, please.
Jokes on them.
Otherwise it's-
He is.
Started talking gibberish and nothing has changed.
Mummy, Daddy, my name is Shockmouths. Okay, dear.
Oh fuck.
I'm pretty sure that Shockmouth's daughter is going to come out speaking fluent Russian
Yeah.
after looking at that rug.
I hope not, because her mother's predecessor was Russian.
A bit of get a bit of a sideways A going on there, and like an upside down S. Get whatever a moon makes that sound.
What sound the moon makes?
The moon. Yeah, it's like a moon piece of the puzzle.
What's the next question?
Peter, do you prefer back-end or front-end development? Oh, that's a technical question. Both. What is your...
Is that web development?
Yeah, that's web development, yeah.
That was
I'll tell you what, my mind was somewhere completely different then.
It's not
Yeah.
sexual, I promise.
Do you prefer it in the front or the back? It's like,
Yeah.
well, What?
Yeah, if I had to
Development.
pick one, probably Backend, because it's a bit more intricate. You can actually do more stuff. But yeah. God, this is sounding.
I didn't go back to web, and I'm like, what the fuck?
This is sounding.
You do a lot more stuff in the back end, eh, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fit a lot more, apparently.
You know it.
It's a lot more tighter, and you're able to maneuver about a bit more. Do a little bit more in there, shuffle about a bit.
See, the thing I love about you, Chimp, is that you take a perfectly reasonable joke and you just kill it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the current state of YouTube?
I was so optimistic, and I was for years until a week ago.
Yeah.
Just fucked.
Yeah, like, you may have noticed that, like, none of us really upload videos anymore, and it's, like, for good reason. It's just, like, the way that YouTube acts, the way that the community is, the way that everything is, it just makes it not fun anymore. I mean, I can't speak for you, like, you two. Chimp, you having more fun doing YouTube poops than anything.
Yeah, I don't find, number one, like, I don't find I have to really, like, perform.
Yeah.
Like, because, you know, sometimes you don't feel like performing, you know, whatever's going on in your life, you don't want to come in there and pretend that you're funny.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're not.
Well, it's why I stopped doing the comedic videos, because I was, like, trying to psych myself up to be something that I clearly wasn't feeling, and it was just making me feel even worse. I'm like, I keep thinking to myself, like, man, could I do it now? And I'm like, have to stop myself, because it's just, like, I'd just be feeling rubbish again.
And it's obviously like being in front of the camera and then getting it sorted, and you put in all this time,
yeah.
And you know it's great having the hardcore fans that love your videos and they comment and they love everything, and that's great. And,
absolutely.
But you know, when you're always fighting the system through everything, just being recommended or just videos getting out there, or all of it,
it's impossible.
Monetization, copyright strikes, on, and it just drains you, and in the end you just don't feel like it's worth it. As sad as that sounds, like, you know, you don't feel like it's worth it because you're not making anything on it, you're not gaining anything from it, you're putting all this work in, you know, and you've got your other stuff going on and all, especially for us because we all work, we don't, you know, it's not our livelihood. You know, you got to get to a point where you just got to maybe take it like Colossal and just use it as a hobby and upload when you fucking want.
Well, for context, when I try and sit down and do a script, I'm on my like 4th script attempt at the moment of like a video. I just try and write the script and the words won't actually come out, which is just like I'll just sit down and I'll write maybe a sentence and I just can't figure out what to say. This script that I'm working on right now is probably the furthest that I've got because I can sort of like map my way through it a little bit easier than I have previously, but it's like it's not great.
No, I read the same with like the last this send me your worst because I haven't released one yet.
Yeah,
and 3 times I've sat in front of the camera with that puppet on my hand, and I've started off and I've just gone, I really don't want to do this, and just stopped. Yeah,
I do not blame you. I'm exactly the same with script writing. I haven't even gotten to the edit yet.
The thing is like with the YouTube hoops I'm doing now, it's literally like I can like you'll probably do when you're editing your videos, Pete, because you're not in front of the camera or anything.
Yeah.
You come in and you do 20 minutes or half an hour or 10 minutes or 2 hours of editing. And there's no pressure, you just do it. You just do it and then you leave it on your computer for another day and then you come back to it and you carry on. And then at the end of it, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, you know, your video's there and it's ready to go. And, you know, some of my poops I've knocked out in like 2 weeks and others have been like 2 months.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like there's any pressure to it. I've actually, because I quite enjoy editing, I find it quite relaxing just to sit there and do that.
Yeah, no, editing is my favourite thing to do. Like, it's just the everything around it, like the voice recording, you know, like recording lines, because that always takes me like a fucking like year and a half to do. So I just keep stumbling over lines, like again and again.
The performing part, like even with like the commentary videos that don't use a face camera, there's still a performing part. There's the speech part. It's still a performance. Yeah. You know, and sometimes like you got to have your voice certain levels, and you got to inflex. Yeah. Raise your voice up and down. I can't remember the name of the bloody word. Yeah. You know, and that's kind of a performance, and that can be quite. I can't be bothered today, and you can't really come on sounding like fucking Turkey Tom, where he just sounds like he's going to slit his wrists all the time.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, he is a teenager.
I'm not. I'm not a Turkey Tom fan, unfortunately.
He's got good editing style, and he's relatively good at structure in his videos and stuff. But yeah, his voice work is absolutely abysmal. Like,
Yeah,
it makes me feel
it's
depressed.
more the subject matter. I'm just like not interested. It's just just comes across as completely dull for me. But to each their own. Next question: when will the rug meme die?
Never.
It's dead.
No, never. I'm with Chimp.
Much like the podcast meme, the Shockmouths podcast meme, the rug meme will never die.
I agree. I for once will agree. I don't think the Shockmouths podcast meme will ever die because I have tried so many times to kill that one.
Yeah.
That I just gave up.
And because the rug meme was born from the Shockmouths podcast meme, the two will forever be linked.
Yeah. Least favorite podcast, and why is it the Shockmouths podcast?
Who asked that?
Martin.
I actually disagree. I watched the
What's his Twitter handle?
what's the one with the amazing atheist in it with the
Tell me his Twitter handle.
Fuck me, Shockmouths.
I'll find it. It'll just take me longer. It'll allow my rage to build more. If you tell me now. Tell me now.
No, Shockmouths, shut the fuck up. All right, is Chimp a furry?
Not really, I'm a puppet. A furry is a human dressed in a full costume.
I tell you what, I've become a
puppet
furry.
with a hand in the middle.
Yeah. See, we've got loads of these
That
questions.
Bowsette thing. Have you seen that?
So if any part of me is a furry, it's just my right hand.
Do not get me fucking started on Bowsette, Shockmouths, for Christ's sake.
No.
Oh,
That has made me a furry.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If Bowsette is a furry, then sign me up.
Right.
Sign me the fuck up.
North is official asks all three of your favourite video games.
You gotta give some parameters. Because we've been alive for a long time.
Spyro.
Wow, that was
No,
easy.
no. You gotta have the best video game of all time. You gotta have one video game that sticks out in your mind, Shockmouth.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I'm sure there are better games that I've played. I don't know. That one, I think.
Mario 64.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Who was it that shat on that today? Was it Turkey Tom?
I don't give a fuck. But it's not about that, is it? It's about what gives you... Turkey Tom's opinion means not very much to me, I'm going to be honest with you. What you got to do is, for the older people, it's what gives us a nostalgia kick. What makes us feel like we're excited again, like we're that kid again, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
well,
for you,
it's quite
Spyro,
funny, really.
And for Shockmouths,
It's quite funny, really. Since I've started live streaming, Spyro, I've learned, loads of glitches and little, techniques to, break the game and stuff, and, make it do, stuff that you never expect it to do, and, figure out how it was put together. And it's given me, a new angle for, enjoying the game that I've, spent a lot of my childhood playing.
The thing is I've been playing the Crash Bandicoot remake, and I was going into that game thinking, yes, I'm going to get a nostalgia kick from this, because I enjoyed Crash Bandicoot as a kid.
Yeah.
Didn't get any nostalgia kick. Just frustrated the fuck out of me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because it's not a good remake.
It's got some slight differences.
I didn't get the nostalgia kick. I got more nostalgia kick from playing Super Mario Odyssey
Yeah.
than I did from Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I'd put Super Mario 64 as a very close second. That is a very,
Yeah.
When did so groundbreaking as a game.
I've got Sam Draws here. When did Shockmouths become an alcoholic?
What's the legal drinking age? 18?
We don't know, we're not in Australia.
It's
Okay,
18.
next question. Why is Shockmouths an alcoholic?
I'll tell you. But look, if I knew, I'd still be an alcoholic, but if I knew, I don't know.
Why is
find
he an
out.
alcoholic? Just look at him.
Why do you think people are so edgy nowadays?
Because everyone thinks that edgy is funny.
Oh.
Edgy isn't automatically funny, but it can be. I don't know. I think of those comedians back in the 70s and stuff that were always pushing the boundary, like George Carlin. He got arrested because he said swear words or something at a performance, and they were like, "No, we want to be able to joke about whatever we want." I often wonder what they would think if they were alive today and looking at this world.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
You can't
But
say
boundaries and rules are always being pushed and broken, aren't they? And it's just gone.
But people seem to not want to do that anymore.
Well, there we go.
And the ones that are the wrong fucking people doing it. Like, they're not doing it properly. It's like, I can't think of a good example right now of a wrong one. And even if I did, I wouldn't say it because they'd come fucking murder my family.
Oh yeah, like this salty butter guy.
Yeah, but he's dead now. So I'm more worried.
I'm
more worried about the people that killed him.
Depends on your perception on edgy and all. Like,
Can you imagine his dying breath? Avenge the butter.
Could you imagine the people listening to the podcast, the Talk to the Hand podcast? This is the first episode they choose.
Yeah.
They think we're joking. No, a man died.
He actually died.
A man that I spoke about in a story on one of our first episodes. We then later researched that he's fucking dead.
I've got to put the screenshot up on this podcast because it is an actual news article. I hope I can find it, but if I can find it, it's on the screen now. It's the actual news article there. A guy actually did die. Like, properly
You're not
died.
using the picture of him smiling in
Yes,
his cafe.
of course I
like,
am. It's the headline picture.
Hello, everyone. I'm dead. I was gunned down in the street.
I was going to say, just to clarify, he didn't die of like butter poisoning or anything. He was gunned down. Completely separate from the butter incident that he had with Shockmouths. Shockmouths didn't, poison his butter or anything. Or
Yeah.
Go
You know
on a
what? That girl that I was
murder
with-
rampage.
Oh, here we go.
Only
I've got his name here.
That girl that I was at the butter store with, she actually works around here now. And you know how I said I stopped at KFC on the way here? She works at... Fuck, I've gone into too much. Anyway! I forgot we're recording. Don't worry!
Please
Anyway,
continue.
I took the risk of seeing her to eat. Continue. I've said too much. I
Right.
don't care anymore. I'm
Went
not
up
family
to
friend
her,
anymore. I don't give a fuck.
banged her with a slab of butter.
We
didn't
found
you?
his murderer. I'm trying to get the actual
You know what? If
article.
I find a slab of butter in my KFC chicken one day, I'll be like, oh my god.
Oh, here we
She
go.
knows.
Let me read you the article, okay? Let me read you the article. A Sydney man who denies murdering his friend saw him being shot dead, but deliberately chose not to tell the police he was president. A barrister had told the jury. Ghazi Shafajani, 37.
Are you Keemstar? Learn to fucking read.
Let me try to do a Keemstar impression. Has pleaded
Hold on,
not
hold on.
guilty to murdering his former coffee shop partner, Bill Pangagos.
Are we allowed to be reading
What the fuck is
names?
that accent?
It's in the fucking...
Why are we reading names?
It's in the news article.
I don't want to be linked to this guy that got murdered, and by the sound of it, he was accused of murdering his friend. They're all murderers.
Right.
Yeah, straight.
Oh my god.
Ethan Klein is depressed. Let's move on to that topic. Come on.
Yes, okay, Ethan Klein is depressed and people seem to be getting very angry with him.
How dare you be depressed?
Yeah.
How dare you?
It's stupid. It is really stupid.
That was sarcasm on my part, by the way.
I'm saying this podcast is going to be out before my new video is out, but I'm actually working on a video discussing this. It's stupid, basically. The whole, people are basically getting actually angry with them. Yeah, I will admit that the timing of their app release, was it HP like H3 Ball Riders or something? Was it
Ball Riders.
Was that the name of the game?
Yeah, and the other thing that people are pissed off about is that he has criticized those kinds of games before.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 or 3 years earlier. But can we all admit, I've probably criticized those games in the past.
Right.
Because they're a bit shite.
Yes.
But if you had that offer, would you sit there and go, oh, I possibly couldn't?
Yeah.
No, I can't deny that, pay. It's very... You see, this is the thing. The people who say, oh, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, how dare he do that? He's a hypocrite. These people will never, ever have that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking losers. So it's so easy to say you would never do something that you won't ever have the opportunity to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just made a good point. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted to say it because you guys were just sitting there in
No,
silence.
I don't know if it's necessarily a good point because assuming that you're going to treat H3 as a business, there's still a thing called business ethics.
Yeah. Well, you've got the
I
ethics side of it,
suppose.
but business has to make money.
I agree. Business does have to make money, but
And it's like,
if you're self-employed,
Hang on a second. It's like people saying, "Well, he was still doing the podcast." Well, he's still got contracts to honor and everything, and like sponsorships. But the thing is, with sponsorships, you have to get things done at a certain time in a certain way. Like they don't wait. It's like a contract that basically needs to be honored and upheld. That you need to basically, do a sponsored read at this time, this date, whatever, in this medium. And it's like they still have to keep doing it. They still have contracts to uphold, but they also need to have an income coming in because the world runs on money.
Yeah, but you've also got to admit there's a million other ways you could have approached this. Like, okay, they've got the contract. That contract could be, say, a year's worth of advertisements based on that podcast.
Yeah.
Which means that he has to put a podcast out every week for a year.
Yeah.
But if he's feeling that he's getting depressed, there's either he has to amend the contract so he can have that break.
Yeah.
Or,
it is America.
Yeah, or...
corporations are very powerful.
When it gets to the end of that contract and it comes to a renewal or other contracts come through, you just say, no, I need a break, so I'm going to stop the sponsor stuff coming in. And then have that break.
Yeah.
There's definitely different ways he could have approached it if he is actually suffering from depression, because you can easily turn around and say, well, it's just a way of him...
Yeah, well,
like criticism.
Like honestly, there is a million other ways he could have gone about doing it, but it doesn't change the fact that that he's not indebted to releasing videos. People might
in America. Sorry.
No, you go.
In America, it's different to the way it is in England and here in Australia. The everyday person doesn't get that much vacation, so the everyday American is not going to be as understanding if they take a break.
Yeah.
Like they expect you to be working all the fucking time because haha, land of the free, the freedom to work your fucking ass off.
Right. So are you going somewhere with this?
I think he did. I think he didn't end it right with his voice tones.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like he was going to carry on.
Listen, I've been awake. I've been awake for like 16 hours, okay?
Right.
So...
Shut up.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. It's literally
no,
what I'm doing.
you,
I'm waiting for
Peter.
one of you to talk.
I'm finishing the sentence for you, Shockmouths.
For God's sake.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes. So shut up.
Oh, okay then. Well, I'll shut up then. But yeah, though, it's like people are getting irritated because it's not what they want, bearing in mind that they're not actually paying for, for things a certain way. I mean, the amount of people who have actually changed what it is that they're doing, they're just moving with the times. And, the landscape for, video, production and stuff, it is going to get you down. I mean, hell, it's not been the first time that it's been mentioned that he's, he's suffering. I think he's said that he's been taking medication for quite a while, hasn't he, Shockmouths? Because there's, a clip floating around, isn't there?
A clip of what, sorry?
Him saying that he is taking medication for depression.
I'm not sure.
I'm very sure there is. I need to dig it out from somewhere, but it's definitely a thing that exists. And the thing is that if you can turn up somewhere and have all the production taken care of you, you just need to show up and talk about some news items, and it being imperatively easier than having to plan, having to a video, having to shoot it, edit it, work on all the stuff, and maybe battle with copyright claims and all of this stuff. And is the video going to do well? Because you have no guarantee if the video is going to do well or not. Whereas if you've got the podcast, you've already got these sponsors, so the money's coming in, or before you've even gotten live. It's easier, and I can get why he's being proper bummed out from doing videos, because there's just nothing in it to make him happy.
I don't get when audiences turn toxic, and this is coming from someone who's a fan of three things that have the most toxic fan bases. That is H3, Star Wars, and Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
They have some of the most toxic fan bases. I don't understand why they fucking go feral.
Yeah, no,
it's like, you're not doing what I want you to do. It's like, but they don't have to.
Yeah.
If he was doing the same thing that he's been doing since 2016, wouldn't you get bored? And wouldn't he get bored? And wouldn't that make his videos worse for it?
I think either way he's going to lose, isn't he? He changes, you lose, they're not happy. He doesn't change, he's not progressing, they're not happy. No one's ever happy. Just sit there, watch the video, shut your cake hole.
Yeah. So I mean,
Because, I mean, the same thing could be said about me and you, Pete. I mean, we haven't uploaded the videos on our channels for quite some time now.
Yeah.
2 months, I think, and you're 3 or 4 months.
Yeah,
and
no,
then we're here doing the podcast. You know?
yeah. No, it's getting that way for me. I mean, I don't even know when the last time I was uploaded. Hang on, when was it? That last proper episode was 3 months ago.
I mean, is a podcast easier to record? Oh, of course it is, because you just
show
in
up.
a group.
It's even easier when it's live because you don't have to edit it afterwards.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just done.
Literally, you just do it and done, and
and you're bouncing off each other,
Yeah.
and that helps you, you know. But when you're on your own, you're making your own scripts, and that stuff is harder. Like it is hard to entertain live, like Shockmouths does and all. And for the most part, he fails at that. But but that is harder. Like, and I think Keemstar said that. So you have to respect that is harder overall.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it is hard making a video, and like podcasts like this and Baited, where they are edited somewhat and can be edited and adjusted. You know, can be made. It's probably even easier.
Yeah, well, wasn't he saying that it was like a much easier thing to do, like shooting a video than doing a live stream?
I think he was saying it's easier to be entertaining.
It's
But
easier
there's
to be
more
entertaining in a video
work to
than
be
it
done
is
in the
live.
video.
Yeah, we have to.
But
well,
in
in
the
a
live
video,
stream,
you can
there's
make a
less
highlight
work
reel
to do, but
almost,
it's
can't
harder
you?
to be entertaining.
Yeah,
Sorry?
that's basically it, and that's sometimes what Baited does on their podcast anyway, isn't it? They
Yeah.
make a highlight reel. It's not really raw audio, is it? Ours is more raw audio than theirs. That's why we always talk over each other, and it just sounds like absolute gibberish and freaking us just shouting at each other.
Yeah.
But Baited, if you notice, Baited's structure is one, they don't talk over each other too much. They try and have one person talking and the other person talking and the other person talking and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And they try and minimise them talking over each other as much as possible. But us three, we just babble in.
Yeah.
And talk
Yeah.
over each other all the time.
I think that's part of our charm, though, Chimp.
Each podcast has their own, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, I think it's time for story time.
Oh, is that time already?
Right, are we gonna make a jingle or a tap or?
I can do. I'll do the drums. Shockmouths can do the soulful. I want a soulful singing. Shockmouths,
Why do I always do the singing?
because you're good at it.
No, I'm not. You're fucking lying.
I can
Yes.
do the singing if you want.
All right. Okay, Shockmouths, you got to do a mouth sax, like.
Mouth sax. God. It's story time. Oh.
AIDS!
Oh God! Right, story time.
Pete, you just sound like you're slapping your cock on the desk then.
It would be louder, Chimp. Story time. It's a time where we write a story. We're sending it to Penguin Books every week. We write a chapter, and that chapter each consists of us each saying a word each. Case in point, chapter 24 was called Peter's Bitching. Fuck Peter hard. Shockmouths loves wanking over Becky's knuckles. She loves moisturising using Shockmouths' sperm whilst masturbating over a cucumber phallus. Today was amazing because of Shockmouths' earlobes. They erupted spectacularly into Becky. FouseyTube shits poo. He glared into the void screaming oh la 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 whilst bipolaring himself off. Peter strangled Shockmouths gently, wrapping belts around his neck. Suicide. Forest. Logan Paul cartwheeled away from KSI in fucking Bellend. Die, Peter! Whispered Peter. Why suicide dead carrots? Aladdin flew into anus of Peter Pickle picked porcupine's penis procuring pedophiles penetrating Shockmouths. That was chapter 20.
How the fuck did we get that sentence?
I have no idea. Chapter 24, Peter's bitching. Alright, because Shockmouths opened the show, barely. He can go first, and Shockmouths, you've got to come up with the order.
Chimp will go next. Because he's cool.
Right.
Yes, I'm cool.
As opposed to me?
You're a dickhead.
Oh.
Clown.
Porn.
Is
Clowning.
Spectacular.
event.
What did you say? Int.
Event.
Event. Full stop. Bill Burr.
That's 2 words. What the fuck are you on
Yeah, but I
about?
thought full names could be counted as one word.
Just put
You
Bill.
can do full name. Just
Right,
yeah,
Bill.
But and
Ben.
The
flower pot.
Flower chimp. Nose.
Actually,
he said flower pot.
No, flower
it
pot.
flower pot one
flower
word?
pot.
I'm not
Is
sure.
flower pot one word?
Flower pot's one word.
No,
it's
I'm not
one
sure if-
word.
I
I
think-
will fact check this.
All right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it might have been on this.
It's
show.
one word.
This is like a shit Scrabble. Men.
It's one word. Masturbated.
Into
Flower pot.
Yes. That could be my word, actually. Then yes! Exclamation point.
Yes! Exclamation mark. What?
Yes! We've done it.
What, just a muffled
He's
scream?
all over the place.
Muffled scream. Yelled.
Story time. Story.
Yelled.
Oh, chimp.
No, it's you, Shockmouths. It's you.
I said chimp. That's my word. My word's chimp.
Full stop. I need to end the sentence.
Okay.
Ethan
Klein.
Depressingly. Fuck, what is it?
walked
Sausages.
sausages. What the fuck is that?
No, I thought you said pork. I thought you said porked.
He said walked.
Well, I'm sorry. Christ.
So is it
Fuck
still?
it. I'm keeping it as sausages.
Oh, I just swallowed my esophagus.
By
London.
London. Town.
full stop. Healer.
Chimp.
Is
Lesbian.
Okay. Okay. No, that's not my word.
Okay.
No, that's not my word.
Chimp.
No. Is there like a... You know how in Parliament you have parliamentary immunity? Where you can say what you want and not get in trouble?
Go for it.
Do we get that here?
I don't know.
Jew. My word's Jew. I can't even remember what the previous words were now, but my word's Jew. But I've got immunity.
okay.
Can't call me racist.
Shockmouths.
Shockmouths is
Racist.
Agreed.
Peter. Full stop.
Also, damn it. Also,
Also.
Gay.
Full stop. Becky.
Oh.
isn't.
Gay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Full stop. Yeah. Let's make it Israel.
Gay.
Yelled.
Sorry, what did you yell? What did you say? Did you say
Yelled.
yelled? Ethan.
Gay.
I'm sorry. This is Chimp's version of what was it I said
Anus.
that time? Or
Anus.
Anus. Yeah.
Fuck it. Anus. Full stop.
I. My words.
Gay.
Full stop. Jesus.
Christ.
Gay.
Full stop. Chimp.
Gay.
Not.
Straight. Full stop.
Okay. Ejaculation.
Gay.
Stickiness.
Hitler.
Gay.
Man.
What'd you say?
Man.
Anne.
Man. M-A-N.
Oh, man. Gina. Say it.
Gay.
Okay, so chapter 25.
Fucking hell.
I already know what it's going to be
It's like
called.
an autocorrect that's gone haywire, like, after all this time. I don't understand. Gay, mangina.
Right, okay, chapter 25, we're already calling it gay. Right. Okay. Clown porn is clowning spectacular event. Bill and Ben the flower pot men masturbated into flower pots. Yes! Yelled Chimp. Ethan Klein depressively walked sausages by London town. Healer is lesbian. Jew Shockmouths is racist, agreed Peter. Also gay. Becky isn't gay, surprisingly. Israel gay. Yelled Ethan gay. Anus. Why? Gay. Jesus Christ, gay! Chimp gay, not straight. Ejaculation gay, stickiness. Hitler gay, mangina gay.
Listen, on
What the
Ancestry.com
fuck?
one day, when people are looking up their fucking ancestors, this audio will be linked to all of us. They'll be like, what in the flying fuck were our ancestors doing?
Aren't you happy that we've that we've created this podcast?
You know, I often wonder what I was doing that fucking day when Angry Chimp rang me and he was like, oh, hey.
Got a
Well, not rang,
podcast.
he messaged. Hey, do you
Gay!
want to do a podcast? Okay. Yeah! Yeah, I should have gone to the gay bar. Maybe life would be a lot better.
I love the fact that I can literally shout out one word and have Shockmouths in hysterics.
Yeah. you are talking to the man who came up with anus, Chimp.
He has a simple humour.
Yeah. He's a simple man.
Gay.
Right.
Right. Okay, that's the episode.
That's the episode.
Get out.
It was gay!
Get out. Bye.
I hope my audio recorded.
Me too. Right.
Can I stop it?
Sure.
Click the subscribe button.
Please.
Gay! I am the gayest.